Hello again! Everything worked in the previous chapter, I am pleased to confirm. So, without further ado, let's get on with the other chapter that I messed up last time, which is chapter 4, aka Charm Me with Resplendence. Let's go! Soichiro, do you have any wines that are low in acidity and kind and smooth and fruity? Kind of smooth and fruity, off to a good start. Oh, a rather detailed request for today. I actually studied up on how to express the kind of taste I wanted. Well, in that case, I must use my sommelier training to get you just what you want. Thanks, I can't wait. Just give me a few moments. With that, Soichiro walked over to a door. Soichiro's eyes as he peeked into the wine cellar were the very picture of earnest seriousness. He's so handsome, I whispered under my breath so that no one else could hear. I wondered when the day would come that he would look at me with those eyes too, like he looks at the wine in his wine cellar. That's how every girl wants to be looked at. Sorry for the wait. I got to Navelus. Sorry for the stray right click. Navelus? It has a strong scent and fruity taste, but a refreshing aftertaste. It's an easy favourite. I'm sure it'll suit your tastes as well. Great, I'll take a glass of that one then, please. With a practiced manner, Soichiro uncorked the wine. The scent of berries filled the air. Wow, it smells so good. Please try it. Thank you. Like I'd seen Soichiro do once, I swirled the wine gently around in the glass. The delightful scent wafted up, and while I savoured the smells, I also took a sip. It's delicious. A smile came to my face as I let out a sigh. Nothing as Soichiro has ever failed to satisfy. We'll see about that. It was almost like magic. I'm relieved you like it. There hasn't been a single time I've ever not liked anything of yours. There's a first time for everything. Not for this, I'm sure. Not even once. I hope you're right about that. I could never dislike anything you choose for me. Though I'd said the words casually, Soichiro looked slightly embarrassed as he smiled. Shiori, actually I was hoping you'd come along with me to something this weekend. Come along with you to something? His lowered voice and the sound of my name made the situation feel a little more intimate than usual. Actually, I was planning on going to a flower arrangement exhibition. Yes, get hype. Flower arrangement? A friend of mine supposedly received a famous award and I'm in! I mean, I'd love to go with you if it's really okay. I'm not desperate or anything. Before Soichiro had a chance to finish, he jumped in to answer. This was the first time he'd asked me out on a date after all. In that case, how about the day after tomorrow, around afternoon? The day after tomorrow? That should be fine. I beamed back my reply, my whole face a smile. I didn't need to bother to check my schedule. Let's hope so. There couldn't possibly be anything more important than a date with Soichiro. Thank you so much for asking me out today. Not at all. Thank you for agreeing to accompany me. This was my first time ever really seeing a proper flower arrangement show. Oh really? I was really impressed. I never realised flowers could tell such stories. Stories? Yeah, I mean, the way arrangements have titles, right? When I looked at them for a bit, I felt like I could sort of see, like, the feelings and the stories behind the flowers. It was really fun. You really have a unique way of enjoying things, Shiori. Yeah. Is it weird? No, I think it's wonderful. In fact, I too had a similar sort of thought come to mind. Do you mean about the prize-winning exhibit? Oh, how could you tell? I knew it! I looked up at Soichiro with sparkling eyes. Out of the many flower arrangements we'd seen, the winner had had a particularly fresh message. The title was Into the Sky, the creator, Toyoizumi That's his surname. I was certain that was the one done by Soichiro's friend, or possibly even relative. It was amazing, the one your friend made. You still remember the name? Yes, perfectly. With a somewhat shy expression, Soichiro smiled. Actually, the truth is... The truth is? That was my brother. Your brother? Yes. You must be so proud of him. Oh, it really wasn't all that. That's such a lie. You've obviously been super happy all day. At my observation, Soichiro's cheeks reddened just a little bit. Somehow, the fact that my words affected him like this made me feel happy. So, when you saw his arrangement, what kind of message did you get from it? The entwined bloom cornflowers looking to the sky and the Chinese red buds standing over them. It made me think of staring into the heights over the sky while being tenderly watched over. As he spoke, Soichiro's lips broke into a smile. He really talked happily about his brother. being watched over. That's so like you, Soichiro. Do you think so? What did you think about the piece? Me? I paused and recalled the image of the arrangement up from the back of my mind. I definitely understood Soichiro's view, but I personally had a different interpretation. It looked to me like trying to escape from a world that's watching over you and protecting you. Escape? Escape? He gets me. I don't really know how to put it, but the cornflowers are being protected by the redbuds, and because of that, they couldn't grow any higher. Yet those flowers certainly freed themselves of the world and bloomed closer to the sky. This is kind of ominous. Beautiful sky blue blossoms. I guess that sounds a little bit too fantastical, though. I'd spoken my scattered thoughts without thinking I'd ended up sounding like a silly poet. Hiding my embarrassment with a smile, I turned to look back at Soichiro. He stood still, looking somewhat shocked. Mystified, I tried saying his name. Soichiro? You've got an amazingly rich imagination. No, I really don't. I only made all that up thanks to what I saw in the arrangement. What kind of person is he, your brother? Is he like you? Thrilled at being praised, I got flustered and blurted out words one after the other. Watching me, a light smile came to Soichiro's lips. Well, people say that we look and sound alike, but we're completely opposites in personality. Even though he's able to create such flower arrangements? He's a fool, living hand to mouth, barely getting by. Haha, now I'm really curious. I really wish I could meet him sometime. You already did, right? I believe you may already have. It was a sunny weekend afternoon. I mean, that's not sunny, and it doesn't look like an afternoon, it looks sort of more like an evening to me, but okay. And it had been the wedding day of a childhood friend. Wearing a brand new gorgeous dress, I walked through the streets with my friend Ikuko. God, that was so beautiful. I love weddings. Why don't you have one then? You've already got a great husband. Haha, and a cute kid too, at that. But it seemed a little weird to have a wedding at this point. I'm much more looking forward to your wedding. Huh? But mine? Did you think I wouldn't notice? I guess I could have expected as much from my best friend. Ikuko's eyes sparkled. Apparently she'd gleaned the fact that I'd begun to like someone through our conversations. Is this someone you consider marrying? I don't know. I don't feel like he's all that interested in me. What makes you think that? He's a whole lot older than me. He probably just sees me as a little kid. Creepy. But you like him, don't you? Yeah, I do. I tried putting my feelings for Soichiro into words. It felt completely natural and right. Ah, I really did like him. Then you've got no choice but to keep trying. Everything will work out, I'm sure of it. Ikuko! Oh, I know. Why don't you go and see this guy after the reception? Huh? You're already dressed up so nice today. Don't you want to show off how pretty you are? Well, obviously. Maybe I should like to show off a little. Would. Here we are. The chimes overhead rung as I walked through the door to Odear. All was quiet. I stepped inside, slightly nervous. Soichiro? He's singing! Ah! I'm not gonna sing, because nobody wants to hear that. But yeah, he's doing it. Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. It sounds weirder when I say it, though. Soichiro was standing with his back to us. Light jazz music filled the bar. Was this the song? Every time we say goodbye. Yeah. No, got close. Not gonna. Die a little. Just do it like. I'll do it like beat poetry. Or maybe do a little bit Shatner. I hide myself in the shadows, careful not to make a sound, and listen to Soichiro sing. The song had a mellow tune, but if I recalled right, the lyrics were about the parting of lovers. Soichiro's voice was also sad. I wondered what he was thinking about as he sung those goodbyes. Every time we say goodbye, I let out a soft sigh. I couldn't look away from Soichiro's somber, weary expression. Oh, Shiori, what are you doing over there? Oh, eavesdropping on me? Yes. I didn't mean to. I know, please come out and join me. I'm sorry for not realising you had come to see me. I got a little engrossed in this song. I'm surprised, you're a genius at jazz singing too. Alright. That's an exaggeration, I just happen to like it even though I'm no good. Putting away his listless gaze from before. Okay, if that's how that works. He now put on his usual peaceful smile. You have such an amazing voice. I felt like I couldn't stop listening. And thus I too responded as usual to the carefree conversation. Really, I'm not very good. It's just a hobby for an old man with too much time on his hands. For an instant, I caught a glimpse of sadness in his expression. I wondered if something had happened to him in the past. I mean, at his age, a lot of stuff has got to have happened to him, right? Where did you go today? Huh? You're looking even more lovely than usual this evening. I was at my friend's wedding, and then you came to show me how you looked all dressed up. As a thank you for taking me to the flower arrangement show. Wow, that's like presumptuous. I'm gonna reward you with me in a fancy dress. But thank you. It makes people feel happy to look at beautiful things, doesn't it? So that's why I thought I wanted to show you myself looking like this. I spoke my thoughts sincerely, no matter how silly they may have seemed. Soichiro's mouth curved into a beautifully arched smile. I couldn't be more pleased to hear you thought of me in that way. Suddenly his large hand slipped up to touch my cheek. You look truly beautiful tonight. Oh, the music stopped. Oh no. His eyes, as they looked at me, were tinged with sorrow. Soichiro, did something happen? What did you mean, something? You have the saddest look on your face since I've been here. Have I? I know I probably shouldn't pry, but I'm going to anyway. I glanced up at Soichiro's face. His eyes were sad, just as I expected. I wonder what gave it away. Huh? I got into a little argument. An argument? You? Yes, with my brother. Your brother? Sad music. It's embarrassing to think of having a fight with my little brother at this age. Please don't be sad. Hesitantly, I wrapped my arms around Soichiro's back. That sounds awkward. Shiori, you shouldn't do that. Not a sweet girl like yourself looking so beautiful. Well, I mean, you can't really shark me from that angle, so I'm probably okay. Why not? While it might be safe with me, if you do that with just any random guy, you'd be inviting trouble. Oh, that's a little bit. Let's not get into that though. Let's carry on. He spoke admonishingly and gently tried to remove my arms. I tightened the strength of my embrace. Shiori, Soichiro, I don't want to let go. Shiori, I really care about you, Soichiro. That's why I want to hug you and try to cheer you up. You have the most beautiful eyes. Soichiro's gaze changed. I looked into his eyes, tinged with blame. Fuck you. From mere inches away. I can't tell you how happy it makes me to hear you say you care for me, but I don't believe your feelings are the type to admit what we're doing. We're hugging. Huh? What do you mean? What I'm trying to say is, what you feel for me, it isn't what you think it is. Why would you say that? I really like you a lot, Soichiro. As a person, as a man. Do you really mean to fall in love with someone this much older than you? Someone with such an overwhelming difference in time left to spend in his life? It's getting a bit heavy. Don't say it like that. I honestly... Then, are you thinking you'd like me to do something like this? Oh no. Like what? Whoa! I mean, it isn't that bad, actually. Oh wait, then I read the writing. Soichiro then ran his hand gently over my bare skin. Which bare skin? Ah! Do you not like it, being touched like this? Sexy jazz now. You what? Soichiro's inquisitive tone and the soft strokes to my skin gave me goosebumps. Is it me or does his hand look kind of small? Falling in love means having feelings for another person that such actions elicit. Do you not feel nothing but aversion when I touch your body like this? Soichiro didn't say any more. He only looked at me, waiting for my answer. I really like you, Soichiro. And if it'll prove that to you, then what? The back of my neck prickled at Soichiro's low whisper. It's getting a bit weird. My red cheeks reflected faintly in Soichiro's coldly shining eyes. Or maybe just his monocle? Then I don't care what you do. Whoa. Then I don't care what you do to me. Are you truly sincere about that? Exclamation mark! After little by little lifting my skirt, Soichiro's hand confidently slid across my skin. This isn't your first rodeo? I'd be surprised if it was. Then his hand, still limited only to caresses, slid inside of my clothes. I knew that his hand, slowly exciting me, surely wouldn't stray to the most crucial spot. Stop! Soichiro! You don't like it? Isn't this what you wanted? This is getting weird. It's getting weird. Soichiro's whisper sent a shiver of delight up my spine. No, I like it, Soichiro. I hope nobody can hear me in the surrounding flats. Fueled by passion and desire, over and over again I told Soichiro how I felt about him, and yet not once did I receive the answer I was hoping for back from his own lips. Oh, and now we're suddenly in the park. Sigh. Surrounded by the sounds of children playing, sigh after sigh escaped from my lips. They must be on a field trip or something. As I watched the children frolic around with their teacher, I thought of Soichiro. It wasn't that I didn't understand why he didn't accept my feelings as genuine. He and I were separated in age as much as these little kids and their teacher. That's an uncomfortable comparison to draw. But that doesn't mean... Ever since that night, my mind had been occupied solely with thoughts of Soichiro. Maybe Soichiro didn't feel the same way. Sigh. Meow. Holy shit, it's a cat. Stop everything. Can we just leave with the cat? Was that a cat? I lifted my head, the soft mewling sound. A short ways off, a beautiful cat was staring at me. What's the matter? Are you all alone too? And are you alone, Shiori? Oh, it's that guy. Mole dude. Huh? Hey! Yorihisa, what are you doing here? Just taking this little girl out for a walk to get out of the house for a while. Little girl? Yorihisa then called over the Russian blue I'd met eyes with earlier and tenderly picked her up. Oh my god. We're banging this guy next. Because he has the cat. Okay. Her name's Serafina. She's an important member of my family. Isn't she cute? Yes. Even though I can't see her. I mean, can we get a sprite for the cat? Yeah, she's really adorable. I timidly reached out my hand, but before I could touch her, Serafina got free and ran away. Oh. Haha, unlike me, she's really shy of strangers. Sarah, come back here, girl. Meow. I'm gonna voice out the cat better than I can any of these characters. How sad. Maybe she doesn't like me. I don't know about that. Not liking someone is different than just not being familiar with them. At Yorihisa's call, Sarah once again jumped into his arms. So, what have you been worrying about all this time? Why do you think I've been worried? It would be strange if I didn't think so. Are you sleeping okay lately? You have big bags under your eyes. Fuck you. Yorihisa then touched my cheek, the warmth bringing back vivid memories of what happened. I told Yorihisa everything about how I'd expressed my feelings for Soichiro that day. Yeah, we just banged on the sticky bar floor. And now he hasn't returned my calls. I really like Soichiro a lot. Do you believe me? Why should I doubt you? That's how you feel, isn't it? Yorihisa accepted my words without a second thought. That fact brought an inexpressible happiness welling up in my chest. Don't make that face. It's not a bad thing to cry. It's much worse to try and force yourself to hold everything inside. Yorihisa, I promise to listen, so tell me everything. Don't be afraid of speaking your true feelings. I'd never try to discourage you. However you might feel, I'll accept it, unconditionally. Maybe we should bang him instead, now. Abandon this route. He has the cat. He wants to know about our feelings. Persuaded by Yorihisa's kind voice, I slowly opened up all the secrets I'd hidden inside. What I was afraid to lose, and of what I wanted to gain, the emotions swirling within my heart. And most importantly, I like Soichiro. No matter who doubts it's true, I can't believe it's anything but the beginnings of love. That's really how it feels to me. If that's how you feel, then that's that. Your feelings belong to no one but yourself, and not for anyone else to judge. Yorihisa easily validated my feelings. One by one, his kindnesses soothed my anxious heart. Meow. Way to buzzkill, cat. With a concerned look on her little face, Serafina jumped up onto my lap. I felt calmed by her direct gaze. I slowly stretched out my hand again. This time she let me touch her without trying to escape. She's so warm. Apparently she really likes you. Huh? She never takes to people quite that quickly. I think she probably noticed me being sad and is trying to soothe me. She's a smart girl, she's probably encouraging you. As am I. Yorihisa grinned with a roguish smile. I felt like the fog had been lifted from my heart. It was the weekend evening I'd been preparing myself for all week. Sigh. I gathered my courage and gone to Odear, but a temporarily closed sign was hanging up. Surely he wouldn't be avoiding me. I could hear smooth jazz playing inside. Obviously someone was there. Nah, of course he's got private reservations sometimes, and it is the weekend after all. I did wonder why he put a closed sign for reservation, but quickly put it out of my mind. There's no use being depressed. I'll just come back tomorrow. Shiori! Ah, look at me. I miss him so much I'm getting delusional. How sad is that? Shiori! Huh? Oh. I heard a voice and I felt a hand on my shoulder. Turning, I saw the very man I had wanted to see. Soichiro, why? You came by the bar earlier, didn't you? How did you... I heard from one of the members of the band. The band? Now that I thought of it, when I'd been peeking inside, I'd met eyes with a man playing a trumpet. Alright. Could that have been who Soichiro was talking about? I'm sorry, I had to close today for band rehearsal. Did you come after me just to say that? I wouldn't put in the effort to run after you, only for that at this age. Good point. Soichiro's expression was unusually honest and unaffected as he looked at me. I thought you wouldn't be coming back anymore. I'm sorry, I acted appallingly. Don't apologise, I have no regrets about telling you how I feel. I looked straight into his eyes. I wouldn't run away anymore. I wanted to fall in love with him. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Can you come by again tomorrow? As early as possible? Did something happen? Yes, although I can't say what just at the moment. Okay, should I be excited? Of course. I'll see you tomorrow then. I'll be looking forward to seeing you. Whoa. Alright, that's the end of that chapter. So yeah, I'm gonna save. We're now back where we were before I fucked everything up by not turning the microphone on. And alright, I'm gonna cut these and upload them and see you next time.